Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Joy Nightingale.
Today we landed right here in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. Tonight, Joy and I figured we haven't done it in a while. Let's have a date night. I know, you're just saying, Joe, you're in Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. Why did you come to Coopersburg, Pennsylvania to have a date night?
Seriously.
It's a pretty far drive. Well, you see, I like ice cream. Joy likes classic carousels. We are going to do them both. Right now, in Coopersburg, there's a spot called the Inside Scoop. It's this cool little ice cream parlor. More important than that, when we go look at it, there's a giant standing in front of it. Then we are going to get in a car, drive to Pen Argyle, Pennsylvania, because there is a classic carousel for Joy. It should be a good day. We appreciate you coming along on this adventure. We always like if you come along on all the adventures. And if you do that, you always could subscribe to our channel. It's much appreciated. And like this video, comment down below. What flavor ice cream do you get when you go out on a date to ice cream? Did I ever tell you the story? I once had a root beer float with Joy on one of our first dates and I spilled it all over her.
I had the root beer float.
On her. Alright, but I think it's time to do this. Step right up. Let's go for this ride. Right on Route 309, we have the Inside Scoop. Good old neon sign with Chip here. As you can see, Chip here is a Muffler man. And now, Chip, he's a very important Muffler man actually. You see, people that originally made Muffler Man were a company called International Fiberglass. In 2017, Chip, he didn't even exist anymore. The man before Chip, you could say sort of like Chip's father, was a Muffler man in Alberta, Canada, discovered 2017 in a junkyard in pieces. Oh no! What do you do for Muffler Man in pieces? Well, they took that Muffler Man, they brought it down to Natural Bridge, Virginia, to a man named Mark Klein. Sort of, you could call a fiberglass wizard. He took that destroyed Muffler Man, made a mold of it, and out of that mold, we have Chip. That is right, Chip might not be an original International Fiberglass Muffler Man, but he is a Mark Klein original, and from that one that made the mold, now Mark Klein is making new Muffler Men. It is cool, this thing from the 60s now being new in the 2020s. New Muffler Men coming to life. And here's one of the first ones. Look at it, he is awesome. Holding an ice cream cone in his hand, scoop in the other. Joy and I have seen many Muffler Men in many states, but this is one of our first new Muffler Men. He looks like one of the old ones. Oh, but I love it. I love it. The hat is so awesome. I like how a lot of the classic Muffler Men, the items in their hands, they don't look like they went and people just put items, but this looks like it goes. That looks like a cool ice cream cone, a cool scoop. All right, ready to go inside, Joy?
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Ice cream is happiness. We have inspirational quotes. Joy, I've never been here. I don't know what to do. There's a lot to choose from. We think we're just going to try regular double scoop in a bowl, get something new. But look at this. We have some sundaes they already have you can choose. Maybe a classic banana split. I am a fan of malts. World famous atomic freezes, homemade waffles. Look at this. We even have sodas the old-fashioned way. Do you want a cherry or vanilla Coke? They'll mix the syrups with it. Oh yes. Oh man, I know this. Look at this volcano, the largest sundae in Pennsylvania. No one has ever seen a sundae like this. The volcano is served. 14 scoops of ice cream, 8 toppings, whipped cream and cherries. Can you eat the volcano? They have a food challenge here. I know, Joey, not today. It wasn't what we came for. Comment down below. Should we come here and should I eat the volcano? I love ice cream. It has to be one of my favorite foods. I think I could do it.
I don't like ice cream that much.
Yeah, I like ice cream that much. I think I could do it. And if you're wondering about what flavors they have, here they are. I'm looking at that horchata. I'm looking at a root beer Italian ice. Oh yeah. But I think I know what I'm going for. I think I'm gonna do a horchata and a butter pecan, a scoop of each. Yeah, that sounds good. I went through so many flavor choices in my brain. I was looking at black raspberry pecan, butter pecan. I think I'm settled on horchata and malted chocolate chip. That's what I'm going for. Joy was thinking of strawberry cow And what was the other one you were thinking of, Joy?
I don't know if it's in butter cookie or lemon ice cake.
And there's also pineapple cheesecake.
There, it smells. Oh my god.
There it is, horchata with honey and cinnamon going in the bowl. These flavors. Oh man. I went far for a date, but we might have to come back for a date. There's a lot more ice cream flavors I want to try.
I know, right? I'm looking at them and they actually also explain like their flavor.
I came for a Muffler Man, and now I'm going to come back for ice cream and also an ice cream challenge. Volcano, the wall of flame. Those little kids did it. They ate the volcano. I feel bad for their mommy and daddies later because those kids are definitely going to have a sugar high. These look amazing.
The top one was the butter cookie, which I actually read is butterscotch base with vanilla wafers. That is so creamy and heavenly. Really smooth butterscotch flavoring.
And now I'm about to try. I can't lie to you. I've already tried.
Which one was that one? The malted?
So in case you don't know, one of my favorite beverages in this world is vanilla milk. So I have an ice cream with that flavor and little pieces of chocolate chip in it. This is amazing. For knowing that after I eat through all this goodness, I get horchata on the bottom. Oh yeah, I'm excited. As of late, Joy's been stressed about a few personal things we won't talk about. But that's why this is the perfect spot to take her to for ice cream. Because if we look up to the rafters, words to live by, stressed spelled backwards, is desserts. Coincidence? I think not. These scoops might be pretty massive. I'm nervous. I was like, if I do the challenge, could I handle 14 of them? I think I still could. I'm confident.
That's a good thing.
Joy, you about to try your strawberry cow, is it?
Yes.
Which goes more or less a strawberry with some chocolate chunks in it.
Chocolate chunks. I think there was like white chocolate chunks in there also.
Okay. One of Joy's favorite flavors is strawberry, so I was like, this is a flavor I think made for her.
I want to say the strawberry tastes like strawberry milk type of strawberry.
Well, this strawberry mixed with fresh dairy.
And then strawberry cow.
Do you like it?
I like the dark chocolate in it.
Let's try the horchata. I think if I was to do the challenge, I would just get 14 scoops of horchata. This is delicious. And I have to say, if you're like, where's Coopersburg? We're about a 10-minute drive to Allentown, Weona Park. Like tourist attractions. You can always take your kids to the park, come here afterwards, get some amazing ice cream. I know what you're saying, but I'm already at Park. Why would I come here? The ice cream is going to probably be better tasting, and it's also more affordable. But you might be wondering, tell me more about this ice cream lunchbox. I got a perfect reading guide. We searched out a dairy, family run from Johnstown, PA, that makes a cream base that contains no cheap fillers, just pure milk. Solids are used instead of bad tasting whey. Ooh. And it also talks how when they transport ice cream, when companies transport ice cream, the thermal shock can sometimes make the ice cream gummy or crystallized. But because their ice cream is made right here, fresh in the kitchen, you are guaranteed a super creamy, ultra smooth product. And I can vouch, it is. And look, in the other room, we have a shuffleboard table. And one of the biggest, super bouncy ball filled bubblegum machines I've ever seen. Always come prepared. It's a little clear guy. Good. Everything I told you about Chip. They're having a sign.
Look at that, you didn't even need to really remember it.
This place is so cool. Jukebox, even a crushed penny. Oh, I think that's gonna be my very first Muffler Man crushed penny.
Lining it up. Enter 2 quarters and a penny.
Ooh, big chip's gonna be shiny. Ooh, I keep my bouncy ball on there. I just realized.
Okay.
It's a spooky eyeball.
Wow.
This was up.
Really? You sure you're not gonna break it? Whew. Made you work for it.
For him. But there he is. Big Chip has a crushed penny. And they have their own sodas. I saw Coca-Cola, but then I saw sodas that say inside scoop their own root beer. I like my root beer bottles from all different over the spots. I'm getting sad. I can't even talk in words. I collect root beer bottles from all different locations. So we have to try a root beer to get the bottle. What did we go for?
Well, obviously, because you said the root beer.
Yes.
And then lemon iced tea soda.
Very cool. I just noticed something. I had to come back to where the line is. I'm gonna zoom in past this woman getting napkins, and on top of the fridge, if we see, that is the volcano. That is what their ice cream challenge looks like. Look how many scoops that thing would be. Oh boy, that's a lot of ice cream. So we got ice cream, we saw a Big Chip. Now it's time to get in the car, drive a little bit, hopefully we get there before sunset to Pen Argyle, because it is
My thing.
your thing, the Carousel at Weona Park.
Weona Park.
And what's special is it actually opens for the season today. So we're here for the opening day of the Carousel. As we're heading out, look at this. In the parking lot, vintage gas pumps, air machines. And I was like, this spot has to be good. This spot is packed.
So we were going to try one of the sodas later, but Joe decided to cough a lot and had to...
Hey, it's like a drink. It's good root beer though.
Alright, good to know.
Want some? I'm talking to Joy,
Yes.
not you at all.
You okay though? Ooh, it is nice soda.
Back to the Pennsylvania roads. The weather has changed. We're hoping by the time we get to the Carousel Park, it is still open. Wind was kicking out there. There's some storm clouds coming in too. We'll see what happens. Here comes the rain. They also have mini golf there, Joy. I was thinking of no mini golf tonight.
No mini golf tonight.
So we made it to Pen Argyle, Pennsylvania. Weona Park. We'll tell you the history when we get in. We don't know if this weather, it's supposed to be open for another hour and 20 minutes. But you never know, things sometimes close early. As I'm racing to follow my wife, we go look. A really cute little mini golf course. Not in the rain?
Not in the rain.
Okay. Joy is running to get some Carousel tickets. We have some facts and history here. So this Carousel is quite historic. It's one of the older ones here. So it opened here July 4th, 1923. They had their July 4th parade. Right after the parade, the very first ride on the Carousel happened. Even though the Carousel was started to be installed in 1922. Some people say it's a 1917 Carousel. It's made by a man named Gustav Denzel. He was an America's pioneer carousel maker. And we're going. What's interesting is, this is the first spot it was ever put. However, some of the horses date back to 1890, 1905, and you said 1917?
1819, 1905, and 1917.
Yes. this is stunning. And we made it, Joy. We made it.
Oh my god. There's no jumpers.
I can see there are no jumpers. My guy looks like he's trying to jump though. We made it.
Oh my gosh.
Safety first. Do not get off or on the merry-go-round while it's in motion. Ringing the bell by hand.
All to ourselves.
Opening day of the season.
I know.
All to ourselves. It does have a nice cool building. We see how the sides slide down to prevent it in bad weather and off seasons.
Oh no.
And it looks like, it might not be going now, but it looks like you can catch rings.
Oh no.
Joe's like, and how I have to come back when I can catch rings?
The speed.
Yeah, some classic carousels have a little
yeah,
more speed.
it is.
And you can see it going. Watch outside, Joy. Look, you catch a ring, you throw it into the clown's mouth.
No. It's
In the basket? Well, I think that's where it catches, but I couldn't see as going fast. I think you have to get in the mouth, but if you miss, it's the basket.
No hole in the mouth.
No hole in the mouth, okay. As we fly by, Joy, pretend to catch a ring.
It goes.
There's no ring machine out, but you can see the ring machine. Oh! Simulated catching the ring. We made it. This is pretty awesome. Joy, in case you don't know, because we haven't had a chance, we raced right in, is trying to hit all the classic carousels. They're called grand carousels.
Great carousel.
Basically old carousels.
Yeah, it's like before a certain year is when they're considered grand.
And seeing that, there is that crown as we fly around that says 100th anniversary, which figured it opened in 1924, or 1923 it opened, even though it was started to be installed in 22. So it's 102 years old. It's a grand carousel if I ever say so. I also like that the color scheme isn't bright and vibrant. None of the horses might go up, but it still is amazing. So here's the horse Joy rode, next to the horse I rode. I like that we actually have a zebra wearing his saddle. I'm trying to get to the reindeer, but it's starting to go, Joy. They're gonna go away from me. I think it's better if I wait here and we'll get some stuff as it goes. All the animals, we have two gentlemen. They chose to ride the giraffes. Yeah. So, 3 goats, three giraffes, 3 goats. Also have 3 reindeer. 2 chariots, 3 reindeer, 3 giraffes, 3 goats, and lots of horses.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Where's that? I didn't see that. I didn't
realize how fast the thing was going.
Yeah, when you're on the ground, you can really see how fast it goes. Let's time how quick it takes for them to go around. Ready? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. We're coming up to 8,000. I'd say about 9 seconds to go around one time. It's a beautiful little park. We actually could look down at the mini golf course. It's funny. 5 seconds ago, giant storm. Now it looks like it's clearing up, and I could really see the mini golf here too. Planes with propellers moving. Real old school. I love this. It has the wood frames, and each hole is its own little thing. I wanted to walk up, take a look at the arm. Right there. That would be the ring. I'd reach out, I'd grab a ring. Wait, I want to get this on camera. I don't hear this often. What did you say, Joy?
My bad.
What did you do?
My bad.
Okay, what about what?
The mouth.
Oh, I was right. You're supposed to throw it into the mouth?
It didn't. Okay, to my defense, going around that fast, it didn't look like it was actually because, like, the glare on it.
And now you can see his bloomers underneath his big fans. And there's the shield that says it. William H. Densel, manufacturer of carousels and organs, 3641 Germantown Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We learned they stopped doing the rings a year or 2 ago. You can't try to grab them because people were taking all the rings. there's very few carousels that still have the rings that you could grab them. So if there are, don't steal the rings so we can still have the few that we have left. I know that Greenpoint Carousel on Long Island has it, you can get the rings. Nunnelly's on Long Island has the rings. Knoebels has the rings. Elmira, New York has the rings. Above the carousel, someone made a banner itself. Instead of just horsing around, it says joust horsing around. Because when you're on horses, you joust. It seems that it's made by kindergarten classes. I guess it's probably a local school that made this banner for them.
With this being such an old carousel, like still the horses being that old, and some of them with still the reeds and stuff like that, normally how you would reach over to grab the rings, they didn't want it ruining
the horses reaching so hard, yeah.
And not only that, a lot of the people taking the rings and keeping them and never giving them back. But that's why they stopped it.
If only they still had it.
I know.
Or if they had good merch, because I want a souvenir.
That too.
The question, Joy, is, does the ticket just say ticket, or did it have the name of the carousel?
I know. If it didn't just say ticket, I would have totally, like I was looking at it when they were giving to me, because it was seriously like, I don't know if it's only because it's the opening day, or no, I don't think it was just $1 to ride it.
Okay.
Like $1.
That's a good deal.
That is such a good deal. And
Yeah.
considering it has like, it's almost normal.
So when we go to carousels, if they don't have souvenirs, sometimes the ticket that you give to the ticket collector to ride the carousel has the name carousel.
Yes.
Joy has a collection of those
Yes.
as memories to keep every record of every carousel. I'm like, you know, we're doing a video on this,
So-
and I've got photos. We
So-
have permanent documentation.
Yeah, but still, that's not like a ticket.
Tangible. You
That
want
says
tangible.
that says the park or the carousel's name. Or, better yet,
Better yet,
I have 2 rings
yes, she does.
that I
too.
purchased. That I
So-
didn't just take.
She didn't take them. No. Knoebels and Elmira's both
And
have.
they have on them stamped, actually,
Yes.
which is really cool.
Yes, she got purchased rings from them. Don't take the rings. Good date.
Good date, good ice cream, good ride. It's like chasing this one.
Once you start riding as many carousels as we do, you start noticing difference of how they were made. Like some of them are covered in jewels and gems that really make them shine. I like this one where it just looks like carved wood, painted. You see, even though it definitely has been restored, but you see age to it. You can see the craftsmanship. Like, look at the scope. You can see where the legs were carved separate and it was put together to become one figure. Awesome carousel. All right, Joy. I had a good date with you.
I had a wonderful day.
Now we'll head to the car and we'll go to the pool here. Reading the sign, Joy got some more interesting facts.
So it says that, according to this, whenever they put this plaque up, it says today there are only 25 Denzel carousels in America, and Pen Argyle is one of 3 with original paint on it.
We're learning how, like, reading this, how the land was divided up when the highway came
That's also
and they
cool.
built Route 512. I'm glad that they saved this.
Additionally, there are only 6 stationary carousels, which this is obviously, where the animals don't move up or down in the world, and Pen Argyle is supposedly the 3rd oldest.
We have a carved granite statue. See, here we would have had the pure water. This would probably be for humans to drink. What they now turned into a planter, nature's own beverage for man and beast, would have been the horse drinking fountain.
Erected by Pen Argyle WCTU in 1911.
1911. Pure water. Oh, I just noticed something also. So we have for humans to drink, ready?
And then down there.
We have for horses to drink, and then we also had, originally, this would have been for dogs to drink. So this would have been a fountain for horses, humans, and dogs to drink from. I just don't know why the humans get the pure water. What kind of water did everyone else get to drink?
Oh my gosh.
No, it might have been refiltered back in.
Oh,
Human might have had fresh tap water every time, and the horse and dog might have had like the water circling back and forth.
Here's nature's own beverage for man and beast.
And it's a nice carved horse head.
It is beautiful. I love that the carousel is here too, and it has that.
All right, Joy, let's go to the pool. You see, it's. Oh wait. Oh, Oh, future home of Weona Park Aquatic Center. So Joy, I guess we're not going to go swimming then.
I mean, with the rain coming, might be sooner than later.
I know. That's why they're really locking it up. All right, Joy, the sun is setting. We get to go home and cuddle now. That you don't get to come for. Yeah, that means sleep. It's been a long day. In case you can't see from my my solar panel on top of my head, when it turns really red, that means Joe is spent. It means we spent too much time out in the sun, and that's what happened today. So I think we are going to call this.
I think so.
It was a good day.
It
was a fun date. We're glad we got to bring you along with it. We ate some ice cream at the Inside Scoop, and then we came to Weona Park and rode the Carousel. So, ice cream and carousel date. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Good eats.
And live life. Good steed, good steed. You were quite noble today.